Welcome back to another exciting adventure in Mexico. This time we're bringing you along as we travel down the stunning peninsula, all the way to its breathtaking tip, Cabo. Along the way, we'll be driving through towering canyons, enjoying some peaceful moments on the beach, and taking in the ever-changing landscapes that make this journey so unforgettable. But here's the big question: is Cabo San Lucas really worth all the hype? We're about to find out together. Stick with us to see what this place has in store, and if you haven't already, we'd love for you to join our adventure by hitting that subscribe button and coming along for the ride.
So this road is pretty crazy. We went down one canyon and then we climbed up the opposite side, now heading back down, and it's steep and it's windy. Like, it says 40 kilometers an hour and I'm trying to maintain it. And also some corners with this truck, you might not want to go 40. Really crazy. Plus with air brakes, you definitely do not want to overheat these things.
Climbing down into the canyon of Los Barilas was truly a sight to behold. Standing on the edge, gazing down the mountainside, you can't help but be in awe of the vast beauty surrounding us. It's moments like these that really make you stop and appreciate the world around you. Every step down reminded us of how incredible and humbling this place is.
Guys, this drive is absolutely phenomenal. Like, the canyons are so tight. The trees are kind of like surrounding, the road. The canyons in between in some areas is absolutely gorgeous. Guys, this is where we parked up. It's literally right beside a overpriced trailer, or not trailer, RV park down in what is this place called again? Los Barilas. Here's a view, and as you guys can see, the ocean is right there. And there's a little sign, but it's unfortunate that some people, and unfortunately they're from Canada, they feel the need that they're more important than what it says on the sign, which says do not park on the beach. And the reasoning for that is the turtles. There's a lot of turtles here. That's why you're not allowed to camp on the beach. And unfortunately, the Mexican authorities do not really enforce it. But, as we would do in our country, do in another country. So follow the rules. And yeah, I mean, the Mexicans don't follow the rules, but it's their country. It's not ours. So kind of unfortunate to see. And that's how you get the rep of being a gringo, which essentially I've asked multiple locals, and when they associate gringo, that means you're an entitled person, which a lot of the time they say it's Americans, sometimes Canadians. It depends on the person. Kind of sucks, because that's how you get the hatred of the locals. And there's tons of travelers here, so they ruin it for everyone. Anyways, be respectful in a different country than your own. Don't think you're special and you need that beach view, because you're really not. There's 7 billion people on this planet, and trust me, you're not special. This is essentially the highway that runs through Los Barilas. So this is an RV park. I don't know what the name is. It's like 800 pesos or 850 pesos for non-full hookups. And full hookups is like 1,000 pesos a night. That's a lot. It's very expensive. But right now I'm just gonna go grab some pop from right here. They got everything. Down there's few kiteboarders left, but not really for today. We'll see about tomorrow. I'm not even gonna try fishing today because it's low tide. I don't feel like just standing here getting nothing. So it's kind of late in the day too, so we might just wrap it up and we'll see tomorrow. What were we having?
Meatballs and potatoes.
Yeehaw. I gotta be honest, I've been having tacos and ceviche at the last campsite and like tons of hot sauce, and my stomach is not feeling so great. So this should rejuvenate. I should probably take some time off of habanero hot sauce and actual habaneros and jalapenos and all the Mexican goods. Anyways, this is gonna be delicious. Morning, everybody. Sun isn't up yet, but we're gonna do some fishing. I'll show you guys as the sun is coming up. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. Got a lot of the fishermen already going out. Pretty beautiful. So we got all the sport fishing guys picking up their clients for the day down there. They're making their way out. Look at that, that's just beautiful. Quite a special place. Yesterday when we went to La Paz, I went to see the guys out at Baja Fishing. So if you guys need tackle, lures, rods, whatever you need, these guys had, because I went to all the other ones the other day when we were in La Paz, and the prices were kind of high, and these guys were the most reasonable. I picked up quite a few things. So make sure you check them out. They're a little bit harder to find. Essentially, you have to go through like a security gate, which is just if you're parking, they essentially charge you, which that's no problem. Anyways, the guys hooked me up. I finally picked up a new reel. This reel cost me less than it would cost me in Canada. And they did everything to it. They tied fluorocarbon on it, put braided 30 kilogram line on it. So quite a sweet looking reel. Like here, check this out. Yeah, my reel had really thin, well, I guess it was like 10-pound mono on it. And first of all, the casting sucked on it. You couldn't go that far. And the second thing was when I tied like a 1.5 ounce, 2 ounce lure to it, I was scared to, like, it didn't let me cast properly. This should be quite the upgrade, and it is like aluminum. Pretty happy about that. And they kind of gave me some guidelines to essentially where to fish and how to fish. So they sold me these one of these minnow looking things, which seems to work. I've watched some Mexicans doing it. This bad boy. A couple of steel braid. I got 2 just because. Some more of these. This one's 40 grams. One that is 60 grams. And I picked up some of these accessories. So if you guys go check them out, prices are good, and it's a young owner. He's 25 years old. So help a guy get started. If you're in La Paz and looking for lures or any fishing stuff, go check them out. Baja Fishing, that's down on the Malecon. But let's go hook this stuff up on my rod. We'll actually have matching equipped Shimano FX for our fishing rod, so this will be pretty sweet. pretty simple install. Perfect. Much better. Well, first impressions, just buy the dang good reel and rod combo. Just do that. Don't buy the garbage they sell at Walmart. It sucks. I'm really impressed with how smooth this is, and obviously that has partly to do with the braided line, but also how far I can chuck this. Like, it allows me to throw like twice as far. Many casts. There's no fish. I did see some roosters, and they chased, but they didn't end up taking the line, so need to go out on a panga, go fishing.
We've spent the last few days camped out at a simple yet beautiful beach spot we found on iOverlander, and it's been everything we hoped for. The days have been filled with peaceful walks along the shoreline, casting a line to fish, and just soaking in the days. Feet in the sand, the warm sun on our skin, and nothing but the sound of the waves. But as much as we love this place, it's time to move on and continue the journey. Our next stop is San Jose del Cabo, just about 80 kilometers down the road. This is San Jose del Cabo, a city lined with hotels, restaurants, and everything you'd expect from a popular tourist destination. Originally a quiet fishing village, it began gaining attention in the late 20th century as travelers discovered its charm. The real boom came in the 1990s when major hotel chains and resorts started popping up along the coast, transforming the area into a prime spot for tourists. And just within the last 5 years, San Jose del Cabo has experienced significant growth, both in population and tourism infrastructure. The city's population nearly doubled, increasing from 69,000 to 136,000 residents.
We are in Cabo San Jose by the marina, and we're gonna go check out the marina a little bit. Hopefully they let us stay right there. The guard up front said you can stay for the afternoon and then ask the other guy. Quite a beautiful place. Look at that catamaran. Expensive. You can hike to it. Hello. This marina is absolutely like perfectly clean. What they do down here in Mexico is they sweep all these like pathways every morning. It's pretty cool. The guy said I could fish here, but I haven't. All the signs say don't fish here, so I don't know. There's tons of super nice boats. Like that one right there. It's like a $2 million boat, the big one. Like there's millions on millions of dollar boats out here. Absolutely insane. Hello. Okay, well, let's keep walking. Yeah. It's quite the playa, man. Look at that thing, man. Which one? We're heading back to the truck, and I think we're gonna go find the spot. There's a spot on iOverlander. Let's just remove a nail from the ground over here. There's a spot on iOverlander that people say it's loud, but I don't care. The main thing for us is that we don't get kicked out at 10 p.m. To go find another spot. So we're gonna go to this other spot that people have stayed at and you're allowed to stay at instead of the marina. And yeah. Home sweet home.
All right, guys, we're gonna end this week's video right here. We're excited to be in Cabo. We're excited to check out Cabo, especially because we're not at an all-inclusive resort. So make sure you stick around and see what Cabo is really about. We'll see you on the next week's video.